Good evening, everyone. It is Monday, October 31st. Happy Halloween. Hey guys, I'm Megan. I love to travel, but my passion is medicine. I'm a first-year medical student. Subscribe to my channel so you can go through the highs and lows of medical school with me. Let's all go on this journey together.
As cranial nerves can really help you to identify on test questions where is the lesion. That's really what neuro is. Where is the lesion?
So I didn't vlog yesterday. Wasn't really in the mood to. I worked a 10-hour shift at the zoo and actually did have a decent medical call. I firmly believe this lady was having a stroke. She presented with all the classic symptoms. She had weakness over her whole left side of her body. She had facial droop on the left side. Her speech was slurred. Honestly, she's lucky that she was awake and caught it when it started, because a lot of people have strokes while they're asleep, and then that doesn't make them candidates for certain medications, and it's really important, the timing. So got her an ambulance over there and just monitored her while they were en route, and luckily she stayed pretty stable. So spent this weekend kind of catching up on some administrative things that I'd been putting off the last couple of weeks, and finished binge watching Midnight Mass on Netflix. That was such a good show. I love that director. Highly recommend that to you guys if you like scary horror type of shows. And then I got off work at 10 o'clock last night and came home and took care of Callie and everything, and didn't really get in bed and stuff until about midnight, and then had to turn around and get up at 5 to take did you hear her burp? Had to take her to the vet at 7 this morning to get dropped off for she was due for all of her 6-month vaccinations and stuff, but then we once a year do a full teeth cleaning where she goes under anesthesia and everything, and so they had kept her at the vet all day today doing that. So we just got back home, and she seems like she's doing okay. She's a little woozy from the anesthesia. I can tell she's walking a little wobbly, but she ate and drank her food and seems to be okay, so that's good. So today we started at school our second chunk of material for neuro-endocrine. So this first chunk of material that we just got done testing on was in neuroanatomy, and this chunk is going to be really heavy neuro, and then the third chunk of material is going to be really heavy endocrine. So we started off today with 6 hours of really dense heavy new lecture. Yay. So it's a lot. The labs for this chunk are going to be a lot different. We're going to go through the brain anatomy itself, but then a lot of what we're going to be doing is really looking at histological slides and imaging, and get proficient at identifying brain structures that way. So part of our practical will literally be looking at chunks of brain and having to know what you're looking at. So that's a new challenge for sure. We haven't had anything on a practical like that before. I've never been tested like that on anything before. So lots of new, exciting material today. I think this stuff is pretty interesting though, so try to stay positive. I think I'm just in a crummy mood because I'm tired, but so I was thinking about going for a run, but I think I'm just gonna I don't know, it's already 6:30. It's about to get dark. I haven't exercised in a few days, but I think I'm just gonna call today an L and just stay home with Callie and keep an eye on her. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna find something for dinner and maybe try to study a little bit more. I don't know. But yeah, I will chat with you guys later. Good afternoon, everyone. It is Wednesday the 2nd. I totally forgot to vlog yesterday. I ended up in the morning, because I don't know if I mentioned this, we didn't have any new lectures yesterday. So I ran a bunch of errands in the morning, like going to get my headlight changed. I was out of a bunch of groceries. Sorry, I had like a hair in my face. But yeah, so took care of a lot of stuff and then studied in the afternoon, went to my hard sculpt yoga class at 5, and then studied until about 9:30 last night. Yeah, yesterday was productive. It was good. Today I started studying around 6:30 and studied until around 8 and then headed up to school. And from 8:30 to 11, we had what they call clinical integration. So basically they gave us a bunch of material to like pre-study, and then we came in and talked about the material through a clinical case. So that was really good. I really enjoyed. We went through two different clinical cases this morning to talk about excitotoxicity, which is something that can happen to you after you have you lose blood supply or oxygen to the brain. So that was good. I'm taking Callie for her lunchtime break right now, and then I'm gonna do some lectures from home this afternoon. We have lectures until 4 p.m., like 1 to 4 p.m. And then I've got one of the clubs is putting on a clinic tonight where we can learn how to intubate people. So I'm gonna do that from 6 to 7. And then from 7 to 8, I have tutoring in the anatomy lab. So busy day. So I'm gonna finish walking her and get back to school. Good evening, everyone. It is Thursday the 3rd. Another busy day over here. It's almost 6 p.m. and I'm just now remembering to check in. Yeah, got up early as per usual. We had anatomy lab from 8 to 10, and then I studied for an hour, and then had my physician skills class for an hour. And today we learned how to use ophthalmoscopes and do eye exams. So that was interesting. And then from 1 to 3 p.m. I had my bioethics class. And then I studied for an hour and then met a friend at the park to go for a run. So I got back from that just a little bit ago. We're out for our walk. I'm gonna eat some dinner, and then I have a Zoom meeting for one of my clubs at 6:30. So there went my whole day. So tomorrow we only have 2 new lectures, so that'll be nice. The weather's supposed to be really crummy, like get really cold and rainy, and so it'll be a good day to just stay in and get some stuff done. So I will chat with you guys later. Is that a good dinner? I think she approves.
Yes, what we will see loss of sensation, just pain and temperature, yes, from the on the one.
Good morning. It is Saturday. I realized I didn't vlog at all yesterday. Just didn't feel like it. The weather did end up getting super crummy here. It rained all day and got cold. In fact, I need to go check outside. It's supposed to be doing like a bit of a wintry mix, like almost snowing right now. It's not cold enough for any of it to stick, but that's how intense the cold front is that came down. It was really cold when I walked Callie a little earlier. So I just had my breakfast and I've been just kind of taking it slow this morning. I need to study today. I think yesterday I was just kind of in a bad mood. I was feeling really overwhelmed by school material. But I don't know. Today's a new day. Just gonna keep trying, and I've got plans a little later on tonight to go meet some people at a brewery, so that'll be kind of like my little study break for the day. So yeah, I think I need to take a shower. I'm really gross right now. Take a shower, get ready, and try and have a good study day. So I will chat with you later. Good morning. It is Sunday, November 6th. Well, I am up early today. I've got some study time set up with some classmates this morning, so we're all meeting at school at 7, so it's like 6:45 and I'm getting ready to leave. We're 2 weeks out from the test, but this material it's like really heavy neurological information, like all of the different neuronal tracts in the brain and the spinal cord, and how our special senses communicate with our brain, how specific pathways of how certain nerves work, like the trigeminal nerve. It's a lot. So we're trying to be proactive and kind of start teaching each other and synthesizing out loud early this time instead of like a few days before the test. So yeah, I'm gonna go to school and study for a few hours, try and fit in a quick run or something in the gym, and then come back and change and get ready for work. I've got work at 12:30 today, so I'll study some more at work. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy your Sunday. Mine is gonna be spent studying. Good afternoon, everyone. It's Monday. We are out for our afternoon walk. Today's been busy. I tried to study a little bit this morning, and then we had new lectures from 9 to noon. I went to office hours for a professor during lunch and then ate super quick. And then we had new lectures from 1 to 3. They technically had another lecture that was going from 3 to 4, but it's not super high yield for upcoming tests, so I decided I was just gonna wait and like watch that later. So yeah, so we're taking our afternoon walk, and I'm gonna try and study a little bit from home this afternoon, and then I'll turn around and go back to campus at 6 for tutoring in the anatomy lab. And then maybe try and study a little more after that. Definitely feeling the pressure on this test. I understand why they say this is the hardest test of first year. Neuro is no joke. So we're gonna finish our walk and I'm gonna get back studying.
This again, we already learned what we need to know. We need to know this capillary reflex, and that's it. Okay. Now let's go more to the...
Good afternoon. It is Wednesday the 9th. I did not vlog yesterday. Yesterday was crazy busy, and I did take a break and go to yoga, but other than that, very busy day. So today I got up and studied early like I normally do. We had a Zoom class at 9, and then I came up to school and have been preparing for a standardized patient encounter for the last couple of hours with one of my classmates. So we've been, kind of making up patient care scenarios for each other, and just practicing our whole patient encounter. So today I can be tested on a cervical spine complaint, a thoracolumbar spine complaint, a neurologic complaint, or an eye, your eyes complained. So yeah, lots to practice. So we did that for a couple of hours. She just left, hers started. She's in the group before me, so I'm just gonna run through my notes for a few more minutes, and then it will be time for me to go check in at 2:55 here very shortly. So I'm gonna keep studying, but I will let you guys know how the patient encounter goes. It went really good. Good evening, everyone. It's Thursday at about 5 o'clock in the evening. Today was busy. I went into the anatomy lab at 7, studied for an hour with a couple of people, and then we had lab from 8 to 10. And then I studied for about 2 hours and then got changed into my doctor clothes. And we went and participated this afternoon in a program that KCU does called Score One for Health. And it's basically a program, well, it's not just KCU. We do this with several other medical schools, the local dental school, a nursing school. But so all of us that are in training, we go to different elementary schools, middle schools, high schools, and do health screenings. So today we were at an elementary school, and we screened kids, at least my group screened kids for vision all afternoon. So I specifically was assigned to a station where we were testing your far vision. So I had all age ranges of kids from like kindergarten up to 5th grade, and it was a really nice way to spend the afternoon. So I just got back, took Callie for her walk, and yeah, we are having a drastic weather change. It was like 70, I don't know, 71, 72 degrees earlier today, and now it's raining and there's a cold front coming, and it's already dropped down to the low 40s. And by the time I wake up tomorrow, it's going to be like 25. So, and it looks like this cold front is kind of here to stay. So at least for the next week or so, as far ahead as my weather app goes, it's going to be real chilly. I haven't had temperatures like this consistently in a very long time. So, yeah. Well, I am going to make some dinner, and I will chat with you guys later. Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday the 12th at about 7 a.m. Didn't vlog yesterday, just tried to have a good study day. Had one lecture. It was our last lecture for our exam coming up next week. So glad to be done with new material and kind of know what I need to study now. Yeah, just had a really study heavy day yesterday, and then at 7 I went and met up with a friend and had a beer, and that was my wild Friday. So I'm up early today. I have work from 9 to 4:30, and then I'm gonna go out tonight because Tuesday was my birthday. I don't know if I said that or not, but I'm old now. So yeah, gonna go have a drink with some friends later. So I'm up early. I want to try a little bit to study before work, and then definitely study all day at work, and just try and make this as productive of a weekend as I can. So I will talk to you later. Well, I made it to work and found the cutest little surprise. They made me a birthday card. That was really sweet. Yeah. So there's really not a whole lot of people at the zoo because it's 25 degrees. So I'm hoping for a day full of studying. So I will chat with you later. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but it is actually like spitting a little bit of snow right now. It's almost lunchtime, and the highest it's gotten is 27 degrees. That's crazy. I can't believe it's snowing. I don't think it's going to show up, but I wish you guys could see it.